Once upon a time, there lived a woman with extraordinary beauty named Seraphina. With hair as dark as the midnight sky and eyes that shimmered like emeralds, she was a vision that captivated all who beheld her. Yet it was not just her beauty that drew men to her. There was an aura about her, a magnetic charm that seemed almost supernatural. Seraphina had arrived in Eldoria one summer evening, and from the moment she set foot in the village, the men could think of nothing else. Farmers abandoned their fields, blacksmiths let their forges grow cold, and merchants left their stalls unattended, all drawn to her like moths to a flame. She would smile sweetly, whisper words of promise, and one by one, they fell under her spell. Each man who spent a night with Seraphina would wake the next morning with a sense of euphoria, convinced that they had experienced something transcendent. But as days turned into weeks, a strange malaise would set in. The once vigorous and industrious men of Eldoria became listless and apathetic. They wandered the streets with vacant eyes, their minds consumed by memories of their time with Seraphina, unable to focus on anything else. Their strength waned, their spirits dimmed, and they became shadows of their former selves. The village elders grew concerned. Eldoria was falling into disrepair, with fields untended and trade dwindling. They convened a council and decided to confront Seraphina, hoping to uncover the source of her strange power. When they approached her cottage at the edge of the village, she greeted them with the same enchanting smile that had beguiled so many. "Why do you come to me with such heavy hearts?" she asked, her voice as soothing as a lullaby. The eldest among them, a wise and weathered man named Alaric, spoke. "Seraphina, since your arrival, our men have become useless, their vitality drained. We seek to understand why." Seraphina's smile faded, and for the first time, a hint of sorrow crossed her face. "I did not wish for this," she said softly. "I carry a curse placed upon me by a jealous sorcerer many years ago. Any man who loves me will lose his will to live. I came to Eldoria hoping to find a way to break this curse, but it seems I have only brought suffering." Alaric, seeing the sincerity in her eyes, felt a pang of pity. "Is there no way to lift this curse?" he asked. "There is one way," Seraphina replied. "A pure heart must willingly sacrifice their love for me to break the spell." Moved by her plight and the desperation of his people, Alaric made a decision. Though he was old, his love for his village was pure and unwavering. He stepped forward, offering himself as the sacrifice. With tears in her eyes, Seraphina accepted his love, knowing the price he would pay. As dawn broke, Alaric collapsed, his life force ebbing away. But as he took his final breath, a brilliant light enveloped Seraphina, and the curse was lifted. The men of Eldoria gradually regained their strength and vitality, their memories of Seraphina fading into a distant dream. Seraphina herself left the village, her beauty undiminished, but her heart forever marked by the sacrifice that had saved the community. Eldoria flourished once more, its people forever grateful to the wise elder who had given his life to save them. And though Seraphina was gone, the legend of the beautiful seductress and the pure-hearted elder lived on, a reminder of the power of selfless love and sacrifice.